University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the New Mexico Lobos. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So North Dakota State lined up and ready to kick it away to get this thing started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Lobos offense will get the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just waits. Handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Off the play fake on first down. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Finds his big tight end. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hold and finds his man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Humphrey. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, you saw it on that play.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in, and down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Myers. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Got a man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just ran over it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Running inside, it's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's got a chance. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
It's so hard to play QB. You got all these bullets flying at you, people coming at you, and you got to know where they're running a route. Oh, and I got to get my feet perfectly set and try to make throws. So I think you can't be great at quarterback unless you get the first part secure first, and that's your feet. Get those feet nice and quiet before you throw the football.
Here's a heat. It's complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Pocket breaking down, and he never had a chance. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Line gets set, first down. Using his legs, it's Scott. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. The run inside. It's Scott. Could be an alley. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, it's Scott. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use...
Has it, and he will score! Touchdown, North Dakota State!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Fires left side, it's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Key. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Goes high to pull it in. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Humphrey. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. Give him 6. Touchdown, New Mexico!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? The run inside, it's Scott. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Brown will throw it. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Off play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with UCF taking on the number 16 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Knights with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And the Lobos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As always, Holly keeping an eye on the injuries. What's the latest?
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. He will not return after an injury. He said the backup is going to have to rally here and hopes they can get off to a good start to start this second half. Keep you posted on how things are going down on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Brown wants to pass. Got his man to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Collins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the left. Finding some room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They only need about the length of the football to convert on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Off the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations.
Might have a chance.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
To the ground. He's got it again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Here comes the offense on second down. That's caught by Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Quickly complete. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Brown will throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quickly out to the tight end. Delivers the stiff arm. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. The play-action fake. Escapes the pressure to his right. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught by Williams on the left. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He's spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Lobos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Humphrey. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Defender got caught, little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Stumbled to the ground. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. He now has 106 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Fires left. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside. It's Scott. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Right back to it. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to...
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Could not make his way to the corner. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Lobos in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Just keep slinging it. He's got him this time. Lower, so just shedding tackles. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air. Rushes on him. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the 1st down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to bully their way in. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Keep it on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they'll use a timeout here, one more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running into the open space. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll use a timeout here. 2:06 remaining on the clock. Of course, it stops again at the 2-minute mark. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Scott. Got enough for the first. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The quarterback stood his ground, but nowhere to go, and down he went. Here comes the punt team. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
Here we go, ready. 1, 18, go!
Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. It's caught. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Lobos will hustle to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He wants a big play here late. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
4th down, gotta have it here. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball is incomplete, falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse